visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.
The letter people. Today, meet Ms. I.
Hello, Sam. Still playing that infectious song, I see.
Nardo, the detective. But I heard you were in Istanbul.
I was. Investigating the case of the invincible incandescent inner tube.
Did you catch it?
Yeah, I caught it. Got a bad case of indigestion, too. Now listen, Sam, is Miss I around?
She's backstage getting ready for her number. Why, you on another case?
You ever heard of Ingrid, the incredible indigo ink keeper?
No, I don't think so.
You will, Sam. You will.
All right, gentlemen, for all you youngsters, welcome to Ms. I's Itsy Witsy Light Spring Club. And now, here's the star of our show, Ms. I.
I am Miss I. I am Miss I. I've come to stay all day instead of passing by. I've got an itch, which makes me twitch, which makes me wiggle, always giggle, never cry. I'm itching and I'm itching and I'm itching and I'm itching and I'm wiggling and I'm jiggling all day long. All day I'm hopping, wiggle hopping, and I am never, never stopping. I'm Miss I, that's why I sing my itching song. Oh, what a thrill! Oh, me, oh, my! I can't stand still, for I'm Miss I. I'm itching and I'm itching and I'm itching and I'm itching and I'm skipping and I'm tripping all day long. All day I'm tipping and I'm going. I am always, always going. I'm Miss I, that's why I sing my itching song.
Nardo, the detective. Sam said you wanted to see me. I'm Miss I, and I get my sound from the same sound that starts itchy itch.
Itchy itch, that's me.
Oh, stop it, will you?
But I'm not doing anything.
Oh, not you, Nardo. Itchy itch, the imp.
Imp? I don't see anything. You sure you're not imagining things?
Oh, I forgot. You can't see itchy itch. It's invisible. I'm the only one who can see or hear it. Oh, and every time the imp hears a word that starts with the same sound that starts itchy itch, it makes me itch.
Itchy.
No, I don't see. I don't see anything. Ignore it. Maybe it'll go away.
Ignore. Oh, itchy itch. Oh,
Now, look, kid, if you don't like the imp, why don't you ask it to leave?
Oh, I like itchy itch. Without it, I wouldn't have my sound. I just don't like to itch all the time.
A scratch a day keeps the itch away, Miss I.
Very funny, Nardo, like wearing itchy wool pants on a hot summer day. Now, will you please get on with it?
Sure, kid. I'm after Ingrid, the incredible indigo ink keeper. She's going around and grabbing all the indigo ink she can get her hands on.
Indigo ink? You mean it's blue ink?
Yeah, indigo blue ink. Anyway, Miss I, without ink, all the ink pens and ballpoints in the world are useless.
Useless? Oh, Nardo, that's awful. People need ink to write words. How can I help?
We'll look for Ingrid together. Once we get near all that indigo ink she's grabbed, you'll start itching.
Because indigo starts with the same sound that starts itchy itch. What an ingenious idea, Nardo.
I think so. But before we go, Miss I want to be absolutely certain that you'll start itching. I want you to look at some of the pictures in my casebook and tell me if they start with the same sound that starts itchy itch. Think you can do that?
Yeah, itchy.
I know I can do it.
Good. Let's get scratching. Ah, Isabella's Indestructible Igloo. I sure remember that one. Caught me in a real freeze play. Now tell me, Miss I, does igloo start with the same sound that starts itchy itch?
Igloo. Ooh, itchy itch.
Itchy itch.
Yes, igloo starts with the same sound that starts itchy itch. Can't you see how hard I'm itching?
It's good for the fingernails, Miss I. Look at this one. That's Ignatius, the Indiana Indian from Indianapolis. Started his own rock and roll band, the Indian Clubs. Played so loud, no one in Indianapolis could think. You'll have to read my notes on this one someday, but for now, Miss I, all I want to know is if Indian starts with the same sound that starts itchy itch.
Indian. Indian.
Itchy itch. Indian. Itchy itch. Indian.
Yes. Indian starts with the same sound that starts itchy itch. Oh, Indian, itchy itch. But, oh, the scratching is driving me crazy.
Just one more, Miss I, and I'll be satisfied. This one was a real infantile investigation. You know what this is, don't you, Miss I?
It's a baby.
Yeah, a baby. An infant is a baby, and a baby is an infant. Now, Miss I, tell me, does infant start with the same sound that starts itchy itch?
Infant. Itchy itch. Itchy itch. Infant.
Indeed it does. Infant starts with the same sound that starts itchy itch.
Itchy itch. Infant. You're good, kid, but
But what, Nardo?
I think I've caught your itch.
You know how to stop an itch, don't you, Nardo? You just spread your fingers apart and scratch.
Yeah, scratch. Well, listen, kid, I'm going to call Mr. N. We might need some of the other letter people before this day is over.
The telephone's in the back, Nardo.
Sorry to bother you, Miss I, but I caught old Iggy here trying to get a vanilla ice cream soda without a card.
Yeah, I got a card all right, Miss I, but this feller here says it doesn't have a letter I on it.
I'll handle this, Sam. Let's see your card, Iggy.
Look there, Miss I. You can see for yourself that there's a letter I on it.
I think you're right, Iggy.
Of course I'm right.
See, here's our capital I card. It's good for one strawberry ice cream soda.
That's a capital I, all right. Makes the same sound that starts itchy itch. I may be a vanilla ice cream soda freak, but I'm no dummy.
Now, this is your card, Iggy. It has a lowercase I on it, and it too makes the same sound that starts itchy itch. This card is good for one vanilla ice cream soda. You're okay, Iggy. Go have yourself a vanilla ice cream soda on me.
Oh, by golly, Miss I, that's right kindly of you. I told that piano player that I had a letter I, that both capital I and lowercase I make the same sound that starts itchy itch. Yes, sir, I told him. Now, if you'll excuse me, Miss I, I'm going to have one of your indescribable ice-cold ice cream sodas. Love vanilla ice cream sodas. Thanks again, Miss I.
Anytime, Iggy. Did you talk to Mr. N?
Yeah. A few of the other letter people are going to meet us. Let's get going. Now, wait a minute, Miss I. What's wrong, Sam?
It's this itch. It's driving me crazy.
An itch, huh? Well, scratch it, Sam.
It's still itching.
Scratch it again, Sam.
It won't stop.
Then keep on scratching, Sam. Come on, Miss I. Let's find an incredible indigo ink keeper.
Ink-a-dink-a-doo, ink-a-dink-a-dink-a-doo. Mine, oh mine, all the indigo ink in the world, enough to last forever. You see, I'm going to be a famous artist someday, and I need this indigo ink to draw my very special illustrations. Pictures painted with nothing but indigo blue ink. Oh, how wonderful.
You must be close. I'm starting to itch. Oh.
Uh-oh. Somebody's coming.
Terrible.
I better hide.
Watch it, kid. You almost stepped in that hole. Looks like a pretty deep pit. I wouldn't want to lose you now.
Funny. That's odd.
What's odd?
I'm itching, but I don't see the indigo ink. Ingrid must have hidden it.
Ingrid. Itchy itchy.
Not now. Don't be so impatient.
Yeah, she stashed it all right. But she's somewhere in this alley. I can feel it.
Oh, so can I.
All right, you there. I see you. Come on out.
Y'all talking to little old me?
The jig's up, Ingrid. We caught you ink-handed.
Land sakes, I declare, I don't have an inkling of what y'all are talking about. Ink-handed? What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You're the one who's been taking all the indigo ink. Now, where'd you stash the loot?
Me? Oh, you're quite inaccurate, Nardo. I don't see any indigo ink. Do you?
It's no good, Nardo. I have a feeling she's not going to tell us where the indigo ink is.
Come on, Mr. T. Don't be so pokey.
Take it easy, Mr. T. I'm traveling as fast as I can.
Hello, Nardo.
Hello, Mr. T. Mr. P, I see you got my message.
Yeah, Mr. N said you might need some help. So here we are. What's the problem?
It's Ingrid here. She won't tell us where she's hidden the indigo ink.
Well, you've come to the right person, Miss I. I've tangled with a few toughies before, like terrible tough Tony.
And I've overpowered a few baddies myself, like the Purple Peekaboo Palooka gang. How can we help?
I think we're going to have to trick Ingrid into telling us where she's hidden the indigo ink. Let's see, we need some clue boxes. Oh, there, those empty crates will work. Now, while we're getting ready, here's what you do, Nardo.
I'll never tell them where I've hidden the indigo ink, and they'll never find it. Not in a million years.
All right, Miss Not So Innocent. I'm giving you one more chance. Where did you hide the indigo ink?
I told you before. I mean, you've got the wrong indigo ink keeper. I don't know anything about any indigo ink.
You're good, kid. You're very good. But not that good, because we already know where the indigo ink is.
You can't know. Well, if you say so.
I do say so. Take a look over there, Ingrid, at those clue boxes. The letter people are making a word, and that word, Ingrid, tells us where you've hidden the indigo ink.
Do tell. Well, let's see now. That's Miss I in the catching clue box. She makes the same sound that starts itchy itch. And that's Mr. P in the starting clue box. He makes the same sound that starts pointy patches. And that's Mr. T in the ending clue box. He makes the same sound that starts tall teeth. Let's see now. That's P-R-T. I think the word is pit, but I'm not sure. Is it pit?
The word is pit.
I think you're trying to trap me. How do I know for sure that the word is pit? You'll have to prove it first.
I was hoping you'd say that. Let the people prove it. Make your sounds catch.
Pit.
Just to be on the safe side, better prove it again.
Pit.
Satisfied? The indigo ink you grabbed is right here in this pit. Now admit it.
In that little old hole in the ground? Oh, you think the indigo ink is in that pit? You're not so smart, Nardo. The indigo ink isn't in that pit. It's right over there.
Too bad, kid. You played the game real good.
It's here, Nardo, the indigo ink, all of it.
All right. You got me. I'll give the ink back, and I'll never take anything again.
Ingrid, we know you want to be an artist, to draw illustrations, paint pictures. You come with us to let a people land. We'll give you all the indigo ink you need. I could use some illustrations in my itsy-witsy ice cream club.
Oh, you're so wonderful. This is the happiest day of my life.
Well, Mr. P, Mr. T, I'd say this case is closed. Shall we ride off into the sunset?
The sunset? Oh, come on, Nardo.
Well, how about the story of Ichabod Id instead? Listen for the sound that starts itchy itch. Try and get them all, and maybe he'll ride off into the sunset.
Now here's the tale of an itty-bitty boy, old Ichabod Ed from Illinois. Had an Indiana cat, and he called him Inky, indigo blue, long and slinky. Now, in or out, he'd jump on his neck and ride that cat like a big insect. Then late one day, from under the door, an inchworm inched across the floor. Said his name was Innsbruck Willie, gonna build an igloo, round and chilly. Impersonally, he asked for help, but Ichabod said, "Your house will melt." Now, that old worm was an impolite dude and grabbed himself some cold ice cubes. And sure enough, later that day, that old igloo melted away. Now, the moral of my tale is initialed so plain, impolite people have nothing to gain.
Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people.